look at it. Obsessed. Hey, it's Clayton here saying the Victor Roll. How's everybody doing today? It's me again with a empty face. No makeup. Yes. So we are going to be playing with the Spooked palette. So excited. It comes in this beautiful slipcase. The inside matches the outside case. Then you open it, and of course you have your mirror with Gourmande girls, and then this absolutely beautiful color story. Now, if it's wrong to be obsessed with this color story, I don't want to be right. Look at this. I am so excited. And it's so funny when you see, because there's duochromes and multichromes in here. Pumpkin here looks like such an orange to me, but then when you flip it, you get almost more of a pinky shade. This is very cool. Let's see if I can get anything to switch. Again, I am really bad. I guess maybe it's the type of lighting that I have that I really can't see any switches in color, but there we go. So I thought we could quickly, there are, what is it, three, six, there's 14 shades in here. Thought we could just quickly do them down the arm. You've probably seen swatches for these before, but we're going to do them again anyways. So should I put glasses on, or do I have something that I can see? Okay, so glasses on. So the first shade we have here is Ghoul, and this is the white. So it's very cool that this has a white and a black. I'm just gonna go twice in here because it's white, just try to see if I can show anything. Yeah, there we go. So it's nice because then you can lighten shades, darken shades, blend out shades. It's really nice to have a white and a black in a palette. You don't see that very often. So this next one here is called Trick. So I'm just gonna go like so. And wow, see, and that one I only had to dip in once. I mean, I just did the white because, you know, white on white skin. So the next one is Apple Bob. I was really excited about this shade as well. And this is just with one dip in. There we go. It's going to be a bit wonky, but I never said that I bent totally to straight. Okay, so Haunted. So same thing, I just dipped in one. There's this beautiful orange. I do love oranges. This is the shade Bloody. This is another one that looks like it's gonna be very exciting to look at. And yes, it is. And yeah, ignore the bruise. I look at something sideways and I get a bruise. Okay, the next one is Fright. And I love that these have beautiful embossings in them. So we have pumpkins and bats and spider webs, the Gourmande girl insignia. Okay, there we go. So that was Fright. And then the last one in the row, this one looks really pretty as well. Nice matte purple. And then that is Cauldron. Sorry that, I don't know. Maybe I got a weird shaped arm. I don't know. It always looks like I'm twisting a weird way, but there we go. And then, because I hold it straight here and swatch, and then it looks wonky here. What can you do? Okay, so we're in the bottom row. The next one is Scream. This is a very grungy, I'm gonna take a little bit more, I didn't grab very much. Kind of a grungy, see, I tell you, green color. Then we're gonna go into the one, like I said, that has been very interesting to me, and that is the one Pumpkin. That looks like it goes, looks like maybe it's from an orange to a pink. So that's it. So maybe we're doing this way now. You can see it's got a beautiful shimmer. Then we're gonna go into Spellbook, a neutrally browny shade. And then we've got Treat, got a shimmery purple. Oh, wow. That is fantastic. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, and now we're gonna go into Spirit. There we go, there's Spirit. Oh, that's really pretty too. Then we've got Terror. Who doesn't like a good red? There we go. And I just took a little bit, so I don't want to wreck the beautiful embossings already. And then this is Spooky. This is the black. Let me build that up a little bit though. There we go. And this is the color story here. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna go wash my arm and then we'll come back and start an eye look. Okay, so we are using our Suva Beauty eye primer and our Sephora eye tape so I can get my favorite winged out look. And then the first shade we're going to use in the palette is the shade Spooky, which is the black in the palette. Blacks, I like them to be intense, but I do like them to be buildable because I am a beginner in the black shade, or using the shade black. I've been using it more and more recently for darker edges, but practice makes perfect, as they say, and this is a really great black. So now we are going to use the matte shade, and this is in the shade Haunted. And we're just going to do that for the middle of our eye. I thought, of course, having a matte base would be really good for something, the shimmers to go on, especially the shimmer that I want to use. I want it to read a little bit more orange than the pink. And this is a really nice shade. And I'm just going to intensify the black. And then now we are going to go into the white shade just so I can kind of blend out the edges. Of course, it is the shade Ghoul. Nice and gooey white. Again, I just used a little bit and I'm just kind of using it around the edges just to kind of blend up and kind of blend them together. I kind of don't want to have things read as lines. So now we're going to go into our first shimmer, and then this is a Trick or Treat, bitches. And this is a really nice golden shade. I thought I would try and do a look that's a little bit different to my normal. I didn't use a spray because I find generally with Gourmande girls that they do not. This is a really, really pretty color, but I did notice that I felt like it needed a little bit more intensity, and then the finger always does the trick, as you can see that it does here. This is such a pretty shade. And then just, of course, match it on the other side. And how are we looking? We like it. So now we're using the shade Pumpkin, and this is a shade that can read between orange and pink, so that's why I wanted to have the shade Haunted as the orange base to hopefully not see the pink as much as we could possibly see the orange. But I'm also noticing it has some really nice green in it as well. I'm not sure if you can see it, but I sure can. And then of course, the finger trick again. I have to try this every time just to see if it makes it more intense. And as usual with Gourmande girls, it just makes them even wow, even more. So I'm really liking these shimmers a lot. This may be my favorite palette so far. And then we're just gonna go and intensify again. Like I said, that's why I like buildable black, so I can just kind of go back and forth a little bit as I'm going along to get what I want. Ooh, my favorite part, taking off the tape. And then we're just gonna kind of clean up the edge here just a little bit to kind of straighten her out. Especially since I kind of moved the tape to kind of change the wing shape a little bit on the one eye, did make that weird little boop. So now let's do the bottom, and I just decided to use the shade Spooky again, which is the black in the palette, and just leave the shimmers to up on top. And as you can see, it definitely goes, this little brush really makes it go on really nice on the under eye. This is a really good black, right? I'm beginning to really like this eye look. Now we are going to work on the inner corner, and I decided to stay in the same color story, and we're using the shade Spirit. And then we will go on and do our base. Okay, so we're back. I'm almost done. I thought since we're playing with Gourmande girls, and I'm digging this look, I think you can see a little bit how beautiful and shifty this is. It's even more beautiful in person. Maybe I'll just lower my lights a little bit and see if that gives you a little bit more look. And then bring it back up again. I think it's really pretty. I really like it. But I thought since we are playing with Gourmande Girls, I thought I'd play a little bit with one of my favorite highlighter palettes. This is the Bold and Brilliant. And these are the shades that are in here. Since I've got some orange blush on, I've got my Unearthly Cosmetics orange blush, which is one of my favorites. I think we're going to use Sunstone here, and then we're just going to go and add a little highlight, because I do like this highlighter, before we talk about what I think of this palette so far. But you can see this look. This is so beautiful. I'm definitely loving this palette. So there we go, a little bit of this beautiful highlighter for a little bit extra shimmer. And then, I mean, she was sold out of the orange lippy Christina, but I do have this one. It smells so delicious, oh my gosh. So I think it'll do for today. So I'm just going to use my I did a video with Kimchi Cosmetics, rediscovering them and seeing if I still like them and new products, etc. So I have their lip pencil here, which I had broken off the tip earlier, but hopefully I can keep it on while I quickly line our lips, just on the outside. So I know where I want to put it on the inside. I really do like this lip liner, however. It's nice and smooth, just like this lipstick. All right. I could seriously eat this lipstick. It smells so good. There we go. Yeah, I think it goes with this look just fine. When doesn't a red adjacent shade work? And this one is in the color, is it Passion? Yes, Passion. Here we go. So let's discuss the Spooked palette. I really like it. I was talking to Wilma and she really panicked at first because apparently she was watching somebody who said they didn't like the black in this palette, and Christina's known for making a really good black. But when Wilma got the palette, Wilma was like, nope, black is good, and it is good. I like, at least for me, maybe unless it's the type of brush I use, that it didn't go on like crazy dark, because then sometimes I don't know how to work with it, because sometimes I get it in the wrong spot. I'm, again, an enthusiast, not a makeup expert. So for me, I like it if I can build it up a little bit and blend it out, sometimes even make it a little bit gray, make it darker. So I really like this black a lot, and I'm really, look at these shimmers. Yeah, and then this one, because I thought, since I put down an orange matte, I thought putting this orange, what looks like goes from orange to pink, and I think that worked really well. I think having that down as the base was really good. And when I swatched the shade Trick, I loved that shimmer so much. It swatched so good that I had to use that one, and Spirit also swatched really good. So I thought for the inner corner. So I really dig this palette, and I cannot wait to use it some more, which I will be on Tuesday. I'm going to be, it looks like, if everything goes to plan, going live with Christina from Gourmande Girls and Wilma Fingerdew from the Wilma Fingerdew review. So that should be fun. So yeah, so we will be playing with this palette some more. I am so excited. So this is beautiful. I think this is the best palette that she's done so far. I mean, all of Christina's palettes are good. Don't get me wrong. There's a few more that I would like to get maybe after my no-buy next year. But right now, I'm thinking this could be my favorite, maybe my favorite Halloween palette of all of them. Maybe we'll see at the year-end roundup how we hold up. Still have one more Halloween package to come, but I mean, when you look at this, right? Right. Alrighty. Anyways, that's it from me today. If you'd like to give us a like, a comment, and subscribe, or maybe even hit that notification bell, it'd be greatly appreciated. If not, itchy nose, that would be okay. We can still be friends. We can still look at the beauty of Gourmande Girls together. As always, behave, make good choices, and we will talk to you soon. Okay? Bye-bye.